new tracks. New tracks.
Ah! That's frustrating. That is fucking frustrating. So close and yet so far. Anybody else out there frustrated? Because I'm frustrated. That was crazy, man. I mean, you know, it wasn't even a battle between Lonzo and LaMelo at this point, okay? It was a battle between the Hornets and the Pelicans because, quite frankly, Lonzo was kind of non-existent in this game. I almost forgot Lonzo was even playing. That brings me to this point, okay? That brings me to this point. I'm glad to see that they finally, it looks like they've given Melo the keys. And shout out to Vegan Knowledge, JJ. Thank you for joining me, my sweetie. It was crazy to see LaMelo taking the ball up the court as he should have been. Although, I still think James Borrego pulled him out way too many freaking times, okay? Because had LaMelo been in there in some crucial times, there's no way the Hornets lose to the Pelicans by 2 points. LaMelo was out of the game way too much. Now, he did have a scare. Good God almighty, my heart jumped out of my chest. And I know you guys did too. My heart jumped out of my chest when he went out of the game, when he banged his wrist on the backboard. I was like, holy shit, here we go, man. Damn it. But he iced it up or heated it up, whatever he needed to do, sat out for a little bit and came right back in. But James Borrego, that does not excuse him, okay? We're going to put him on the barbecue right now because that does not excuse the fact that he took LaMelo out of that game way too damn much. That's why they lost the game, okay? That's why they lost the game. If LaMelo had been in that game more, okay, and he was in there quite a bit, but there were crucial times where they were losing momentum where he needed LaMelo in there because if you notice, every time he went in, he sparked them. Every time LaMelo went in, there was a spark. How many times? Good God almighty, man. I got to get the bell out. Shout out to LaMelo Ball for stealing the ball 3 times back to back. 3 times. They couldn't get it past him. I was like, what in the hell is going on? Look, he created something every time he was out there. He created something. Why would you take a playmaker out of the game? Especially when you... And then it came down towards the end of the third quarter and he wasn't in the game. He wasn't in the game. I'm like, where the hell is LaMelo? The hand is okay. He's been back. He's good. What the fuck is going on? Why is he not in the game? So I'm frustrated. You know? I mean, I think that was absolute bullshit. LaMelo should have been in that game. to help these guys win, because it seemed like he was trying to put it all on Terry Rozier's shoulders when LaMelo clearly was having also one of the best games of his career. He had 20 points and Borrego kept taking him out. Imagine how many points he probably would have been right up there with Terry. You know, and then he kind of froze him out, because just as he was getting hot, Borrego would pull him out. I wanted to reach through that screen and yank Borrego by his ear and say, "What are you doing?" He just made a couple of floaters, and then he made a three. What are you doing? Why are you taking him out? That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, so I got a little something for y'all.
That's on the business side, I get that, but him being himself in the court is part of winning. As long as he has that element of comfort out there, being himself, that's a success.
Malone brings it up the floor. Live for Miles. There you go. Airbnb is back.
Man, it's hard not to play with a smile on your face when you're playing with LaMelo Ball.
Hey, look. How about him and PJ Washington tonight? How about LaMelo and How about P. Jello? DJ came out with Airbnb. How about P. Jello? Because tonight P. Jello was on. They had a nice hookup once or twice. I'm like, what? Melo and PJ Washington have definitely got a chemistry. And it mimics the chemistry that he has with Miles Bridges. He and Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier worked well with LaMelo tonight. I noticed he was not looking LaMelo off. They let LaMelo bring the ball up the court. Terry did not try to take over. Cody didn't try to take over. Thank God Gordon Hayward wasn't in the game, because he would have been trying to take over. Malik Monk didn't even try to take over. They didn't even leave him in long enough for him to take over. But they let LaMelo bring the ball up the court. Can you imagine what the game would have looked like had both Ball brothers been bringing the ball up the court like they would supposed to be doing? Because it kind of pissed me off, because I was happy that they had LaMelo bringing the ball up the court like he was supposed to be. But Lonzo, in all fairness, is supposed to be doing the same damn thing. Lonzo's supposed to be doing the same thing LaMelo's doing. And he's been reduced to a role player that sits in the corner. Okay? Look, Lonzo was sitting in the corner most of that game. Lonzo was sitting in the corner most of that game, and it was a little bit depressing to see his younger brother have the career that he was looking on to, that should have been his career as well. You know? And yeah, he got injured and a few things happened, but I'm like, but you can argue that LaMelo is the better of the two. Maybe that's why, because LaMelo took the bull by the horns and earned his spot as that starting point, and has managed to keep that respect of the coach and the team. He has shut up all the naysayers. Lonzo, for lack of a better term, has not been able to produce the same type of momentum and enthusiasm around his playing that LaMelo has in the short time that they've been there. Like, if you look right here, you've got their rookie stats. Well, not the rookie stats, but I got the stats from tonight. LaMelo was out shooting Lonzo. LaMelo had 20 points, okay? And I think he ended the game with 20 points. I don't think Lonzo ended the game with 9. He may have. But I kind of lost track because Lonzo was so in and out, he was barely in the game. But at some point, Melo had his 20 and Lonzo was at 9. Look at the field goal percentage. Melo was 9 of 17 at one point. Okay? And Lonzo was 3 of 11. So he was out shooting him by like 3-1 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? 4 rebounds to Lonzo's 2, 4 assists to Lonzo's 5. I did have one with the comparison of their rookie stats, and I don't know. I gotta find that one, but you know, it's obvious. We know that LaMelo is outperforming Lonzo's rookie year. That's just obvious because of the position that he's been given on the team. Lonzo's 4 years in. He should have been leading the Pelicans. Okay, he should have been leading the Pelicans like LaMelo was leading the Hornets. And it had to piss him off to be sitting on the bench watching his younger brother lead his team. He should be leading his team as well. It pissed me off for Lonzo. The Pelicans. The Hornets have a busy schedule the rest of this week coming up. So what's that? Tuesday they're gonna play the Nuggets. Thursday they're playing the Clippers. Okay, it looks like Saturday they're playing the Knicks. And then the Wizards. So, yeah, they have definitely got a busy schedule. I tell you what, these guys are going to be busy over the next week. I just wanted to come on because I don't know. I had to vent. You know what I mean? You know me. I had to vent. I'm a little pissed off. Vegan Knowledge. Shout out to Vegan Knowledge. I know Jen said he was going to get 30 before the game, but she came damn close. You came damn close, baby girl. He got within 10. I think I said he was going to do 20. I call it like I see it. But it's all good. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get my dinner because she is eating without me. And I know the rest of you out there probably pissed off and don't feel like talking. So I get it. I'm in that same zone. But I said I was going to come on after the game. It would have been a much more fun stream had they won. Okay. Especially it's a worse loss if they lost by 2 points. But that's crazy, man. That's nuts. But anyway, love you guys. Hashtag new media. Shout out to DJ's Raw and Cut True. Shout out to Coach Joe. Shout out to Hoop Jargon. Shout out to Queen Royalty. Shout out to Rap God Reloaded. Shout out to King C. Shout out to Taufeeq. Shout out to Brett Law. Shout out to Elijah Shaw. Shout out to Sean Bless. Shout out to Yvonne T. Everybody that's normally in a chat with me. I'm trying to think. Who am I missing? I know it's a few of you that I'm missing. You know who you are. So I will get to work on my editing tomorrow. And I'll have some new stuff out. And I love you guys. Peace and blessings.